Jimmy Fallon described this whole event so perfectly, because you know that they're focused on joy right now, right?
Yeah.
So he said Chicago is filled with protesters, abortion vans, and boarded up businesses as the media tells you Democrats are running on joy. This is the dumbest time to be alive.
It is. It really is. Yep. Joy, momentum, and joy.
Momentum and joy. And another word that I kept hearing last night was exuberance. So you're going to hear joy and exuberance a lot. But as Jimmy mentioned, there were tons of protesters. I mean, thousands and thousands of protesters. Right around the 5 o'clock hour, I started seeing a lot of socials blowing up with videos of them tearing down some of those the fencing that was put up, and like trying to break through various barriers. But there's such a huge cop presence that most of their attempts were thwarted. There were, some arrests, as far as I understand it. But the fact that they're there and just being that violent and destructive at all,
and screaming at the cops,
yeah. I mean, look at this video. They're awful to cops who are just doing their job.
Shame on you, kid. Our government, shame on you, kid.
Shame on you, pig.
Fuck you.
What even is that creature that's yelling at them?
Yeah, says the dude in a woman's tank top with the scarf on his head.
Fuck off, pig. Your nose broken, pig.
Oh my God.
Stupid fucking pig. Your face is fucked up, pig. Fuck you, pig.
And they just have to ignore it. I don't know how they do it. I really don't.
Get a real job.
Get a real job, he says. Seriously?
You are so fucking pathetic. Get a job.
And you have nightmares.
The guy in a woman's sports bra.
You're a fucking loser, kid. You're a fucking loser.
And I know you're getting a check to keep silent about police.
God, that guy wants to wail on him so bad.
Oh my God,
and
right?
I want him to. I want him to.
You're all fucking pathetic.
Just horrific, disgusting people.
Fuck these kids. Fuck the people.
It doesn't make
You're wearing a woman's sports bra telling that guy that he's pathetic. He could totally end you. I swear. Like these, oh my God. It's nuts, isn't it? Like, and then they turn around and they're like, JD Vance is weird.
Right. Exactly.
Totally weird. Look at my neat scarf on my head and my sports bra. And I'm supposedly a dude. Okay. But JD Vance is weird. Mm-hmm.
And then, this guy just trying to talk to people that are out there protesting for whatever. There's, there were obviously the pro-Hamas people, but then there were also the weirdos like this chick who's like, pussy hats for all, Medicare for all, give me all the abortions. And so tell me if this is joy to
you sound like any less of a misogynist. Get the fuck out of my face. You support killing women.
Killing women?
Women die
What?
all the time from babies that are in their tubes that they're not supposed to be there. So if your wife has an
statistically, that's a marginal. That's a marginal.
Get the fuck out of my face, you freak!
Please don't scream at me. I haven't raised my voice.
I don't care if you didn't raise your voice. It doesn't make you sound like any less of a misogynist. Get the fuck out of my face!
That was kind of
She
scary.
seems nice.
Yeah, you should be scared. You should be scared because you're a piece of shit and you don't deserve any woman.
I have a beautiful girlfriend.
Yeah.
Shout out Madison.
I know about you. Talk to your doctor about your health problems and leave my health problems with me and my doctor and get the government out of it. And who's you, fucking stranger? Stranger? You want to look at my vagina? Get the fuck out of here.
I never said I wanted to look at her vagina. I didn't say that.
Because all of you like white supremacist people think you just talk calmly, you seem normal. Why are we upset? Because you're a fucking psycho.
I can't talk with her. She just screams.
And I can't talk to you because you believe in Sky Daddy instead of like real people in front of you who are suffering.
Sky Daddy.
I have a black cameraman. What are you doing other than trying to get money from black people?
Supremacists.
You're just trying to get money from black people. I'm at least employing a black person. I mean, if we're talking racism, look at you. Give them away for free if you truly care, but you don't.
Oh my God. Was that Satan on her shirt?
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
Talking about Sky Daddy. Sky Daddy is God,
God,
right? I think that's is that who they call God now? Is Sky Daddy? Yeah. She was,
Wow.
and then she called him psycho.
Yeah,
Lady.
she's screaming bloody murder at him. And he's just like, I'm not even
I
raising my voice.
I don't want any part of your vagina, lady. He was like, thank you, but
no.
no. Crazy.
What isn't a lie or propaganda is how good Rough Greens are. Rough Greens is the green health powder for your dogs, and it is amazing stuff. So this is a trial size jumpstart trial bag. You can get your hands on this for absolutely free at roughchicks.com, RUFF chicks.com. Naturopathic Dr. Dennis Black is the founder of Rough Greens, and he has been focused basically his entire career on improving the health of every single dog, including yours. He wants your dog to
Dogs.
live forever.
He
I
loves
mean,
your dogs. He loves
This won't
them.
let your dog live forever, but it will live its longest, healthiest life, because this is the stuff that brings their kibble, their brown, dead, dry dog food, to life. Back to life. It's this. This is what does it right here. Rough Greens. It's got all the vitamins and minerals, the antioxidants, the probiotics, the digestive enzymes, everything that your dog needs is right here in this Jumpstart trial bag. You can get this for free. Again, so if you're worried that your dog may not like it because you've got one of those like finicky, prissy dogs, you might be surprised. Just try it. It's free at roughchicks.com. RUFF chicks.com. And then early on in the day, Brett Scher, who is with Daily Wire and was credentialed to be at the DNC, was talking about what an absolute clusterfukin it was. He said the DNC told press we could get credentials starting at 9:30. Now everyone in the media is standing around because they don't have them. The volunteers were told credentialing doesn't start till 11. So there's a lot of scoffing and eye rolling. It's a complete cluster. And then he said that the idiots put the credentialing area inside a building that you need a credential to get to.
Oh my God.
So he
It's
said,
so
just a
typical.
bunch of journos standing around experiencing joy.
So great. Oh my God.
And then you may have seen that despite the fact that Kamala has now been sort of the unofficial nominee for what, like a month now, the platform, the DNC platform, still contains like 19 different references to Biden and Biden's second term. So they couldn't even release an edited platform. Like,
Wow.
even just go over this with a proofreader and say, maybe
Way to-
change this around.
Yeah, way to go, comms team.
Oh my
Way to
God.
go. Yeah. I mean, they didn't, when they were busy doing their coup, they were like, I guess we didn't think about that. You know, we were in the middle of our cabal doing the coup. I guess when we were like implanting her, we probably should have like contacted comms to take care of this. Whoops.
Whoopsie.
Uh-huh.
But they did make sure to have in their agenda or the program or whatever a land acknowledgement, so that they could make sure that they said, "Hey, sorry, tribal nations, sorry that we're doing this convention on stolen land."
Oh, for
Democrats
crying
are
out
so
loud.
ridiculous.
They're the biggest pandering fools.
I mean, they're just ridiculous, you
They
guys.
are.
And then the really ridiculous part is, look at this. They had men's restrooms and gender neutral restrooms and no women's rooms.
Yeah. But they love women. They absolutely love women, don't they? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Those men can go into the women's restrooms. Those men can get into women's sports. Those men can go everywhere. F women. God,
You don't
these
need your own room, your
No.
own spaces, your own
Screw
sports.
you, women. Yeah.
It's
God.
just ridiculous. And then on
Mhm.
top of that, this just shows you how idiotic they are. They had like these little cordoned off areas with curtains that they were calling gender neutral prayer rooms. Okay. So just imagine who's going to be praying, who's going to need a room like this to pray in.
Nobody. There's nobody.
Anybody who is a faithful Muslim who does the 5 times a day prayer, they don't pray with women. Men and women are segregated during prayer. That's like a big fat rule. And so the fact that they created a gender neutral prayer room is like, it just makes your head explode as much as when you see LGBTQs for Palestine.
Yeah.
It just makes
The
no
fact-
sense.
I think it makes no sense because the fact that they have a prayer room at all doesn't make any sense. They took God out of their platform in 2012. They blatantly
Well,
did
this
that.
is Allah, so it's fine.
Really? Okay. I mean, they shouldn't have a prayer room at all. These people don't believe in prayer, right?
this kind is fine because they want to
Oh,
be, they want to
okay.
be
So
respectful.
the Islamic
not to
kind is fine.
Christians.
Oh, okay. Just Christian prayer is not okay.